What's going on, Packers fans? Aaron Nagler here, ready to give you my 2024 NFL Draft crushes. Took last year off, but I'm back at it this year. I got some dudes I really want to see in the green and gold, which of course means that they will never, ever be members of the Green Bay Packers. So let's dive in and let you guys know who you can cross off your list right away. Switching to a 4-3, the Packers are going to need some dogs up front. Enter Dwayne Carter out of Duke. 6'2" and 302 pounds with 33-inch arms. This kid is just a machine. The guy never quits, and I love that he played up and down the line of scrimmage, not just a defensive tackle inside, but wrecking things on the edge. He's probably best suited for a one-gap scheme, and lo and behold, that's what the Packers are reportedly looking to do up front under new defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley. Over the past 3 seasons, Carter had 80 pressures, 11 sacks, 22 run stops, and 19 tackles for loss. He is at his best as a 3-technique defensive tackle in a 4-3 scheme, but he will be successful no matter how he's used in the league. Get him late day 2 or maybe even early day 3 and prosper. In his final season at Oregon State, safety Katan Alapo recorded 74 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 1 sack, along with 2 interceptions and 8 pass deflections. One thing I really like about his game is the versatility he displayed throughout his college career, putting in 860 snaps at safety to go along with 757 snaps in the slot. The kid went from being a walk-on to being a captain his final year on the team. The 6'2" and 216-pound prospect had a hell of a week at the Senior Bowl, and I think he'd be a perfect physical complement to Xavier McKinney on the back end of a new Packers defense. I get asked a lot about Braylon Allen, obviously the Wisconsin connection, and yeah, I think he's definitely in play on day 3 for Green Bay. But for me, my money, give me Isaac Gendo out of Louisville. He's a Wisconsin transfer, sits at 6 foot, 221 pounds, and absolutely looks like a 3-down back in the NFL to me. The guy ran a 4.3 340 at the Combine, showcasing some speed to go along with a back whose film shows a guy who gets the tough yards and is not afraid to run through a guy rather than around him. The Packers will undoubtedly add another running back in this draft, and I've loved what I've seen from a bunch of guys in this class, but Gendo can step in right away and give you everything you need in every aspect of the game, including some decent pass pro, and Matt LaFleur wouldn't have to change a thing as far as how he's calling it. Moving on, my friend Matt Miller told me I would like this next kid, and he was not wrong. Florida State corner Renardo played nearly 2,000 defensive snaps during his 5-year collegiate career. Talk about a bedrock of experience to draw from for a guy who plays a physical brand of ball. If Hafley wants corners who aren't afraid to get physical with receivers at the line of scrimmage, Green is the guy. While he's played mostly on the perimeter, he's shown some ability to kick inside and offer enough flexibility for the Packers to utilize his skill set right away in sub-packages. But most of all, when it comes to Green's game, I love that he's a sure tackler. The kid just does not fail to get guys on the ground. Any Packers fan will tell you what a welcome development that would be in Green Bay's secondary. Speaking of Green Bay's secondary, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I need to see the Melton brothers in green and gold. That's right, Rutgers cornerback Max Melton is the brother of Packers wide receiver Bo Melton, and that alone makes him an intriguing prospect. But when you turn on the tape, you see a legit player, a guy who is see ball, get ball, has every physical trait you could possibly want. There's no hesitation in his game. He sees it, he reacts. He's not second-guessing himself. I love the fit in a new-look defense under Hafley. Put him out there, get him in the mix, start him in sub-packages. Hell, he could end up being a starter by the end of the season. Max Melton, definitely not going to be a Green Bay Packer. Why? Because I absolutely love this kid. There you go, guys. There are my 2024 NFL Draft crushes. As usual, please cross every one of these dudes off your list because I have just guaranteed that they will not be in green and gold. But let me know in the comments below who you guys are hoping fall to the Green Bay Packers in next week's draft. And then tell your friends and tell your family. CHTV, we are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide.